Hi, this is Coach John, and this is a video about getting a queen to the end of the board. So right now we got kings in opposition. We want our opponent to be in opposition, so therefore we use the waiting move with the pawn. That means the king then has to bow down to our king and move to the side. Once the king moves to the side, we go forward. It allows us to go forward. Here, then we get opposition again. The king goes to the side. We go forward again. Pawn, king goes up. He can try to get the pawn, but he can't. We push the pawn. The king goes back to the square in which he tries to stop us from getting the queen. Once again, we get opposition. We gain access to then a key square. The key squares are the squares in which protect the pawn. At this point, the game's over. We protect the pawn all the way to the queen. We get a queen, and we know how to checkmate from there. So, once again, the king's in position like this is called opposition. We don't want to get a draw. A way we could get the draw would be, for example, let's say our opponent, we make this move. Now here, and now we move to the pawn to the side of the king. Whenever the pawn is to the side or front of your own king, you're not going to be able to get a queen. You need your king to infiltrate and get into the enemy's territory. You need your king to escort the pawn, not have your pawn lead the way. So this move now, as you can see, we go back here like this, would end in a stalemate. The king would have nowhere to go. So what we have to do, we gain opposition. The purpose of opposition is to go forward. The king moves back. We push the pawn. Or actually, we gain opposition again. The king goes here. We go forward. If he goes back, doesn't matter. Here, goes back again. We gain opposition. The pawn never goes in front or to the side of the king. Here. And now, once we get a queen, we know what to do with that. So anyways, I want you to practice this as much as you can, and then we'll go over it with our lesson. If we get into the situation, basically, we never want a stalemate. We always want, for us to get a stalemate and a draw is like a loss because we have our opponent beaten. We always want to win this situation. That's the difference between being a good player and being a great player in Scholastic Chess. So anyways, this is Coach John, and I will see you later.